Hey, everybody. This is Elizabeth and Joanne with World's Cup of Joe. Awaken your soul. If you're new to our channel, make sure you hit subscribe to get this balanced, neutralized energy for your twin flame connection. So, Joanne and I have a special gift for you guys all with the upcoming holiday season. So, with that, Joanne, on the first
day of Christmas,
Cup of Joe gave to me. Okay, guys, this is epic. We've never done this before, and you guys all know you're in this journey with us, and we want to have fun with it because this journey could feel tiring, it could feel lonely, it could feel exhausting, it could literally wear you down depending on where you are at in the stages of your journey. So we wanted to have fun. We wanted to help raise your vibration, and we wanted to give you a little bit of our soul back. So we created a 12 days of Christmas countdown. And so, our singing voices were not the greatest, but you get the point. It is going to be magical here in this Twin Flame Christmas here at World's Cup of Joe. So in each day, check our community. We're going to have what is the special of the day. And like the Partridge in the Pear Tree, 12 Days of Christmas song, you're going to be able to go back a day and collect whatever that discount was as well if you missed a day. So don't worry, it'll just all accumulate up until that 12-day Christmas day where you can then just sit back, relax, and really have yourself a merry, merry Twin Flame Christmas.
We love you guys. Okay, my love. We have this question and we think it's like so perfect to help all of you shift through. This is your new home for the Twin Flame connection. This is your new home for balance, neutralized union energy. We're freaking high vibing, my loves. We are in soul mode. It's like indescribable how this feels. And it's the feeling of being one with everything and being one with your soul. So if you reach this topic, this message today, like get ready for some expansion and deep soul alignment, because it's like the best thing on earth. I was just telling Elizabeth, I was so freaking excited to record with you guys, where I just hit record and Elizabeth wasn't even in the call with me yet because I was like deep soul mode. So I really want to talk about love. I want to talk about, so a couple questions, because I know this is confusing for people that are addictive energy. They want to get their twin flame back. They're really, really confused. But then like, here's Joanne and Elizabeth and going over topics that has nothing to do with their twin flame.
And they're like, soul. Why are they talking about soul? What is this ascension stuff? What is this alignment stuff? I just want to hear how to get my twin flame back. What are you talking about, Joanne and Elizabeth?
Yes. It starts sounding like we're Cray Cray because we're like, I got into this video because I really wanted you to tell me how to get my twin flame. And then me and Elizabeth are like, we're freaking telling you, my love, get your notebook out, start taking notes, because this is the stuff that brings in your twin flame. And then someone who's in addictive energy, someone who is in like tarot and all the mind energy that wants to make this journey about your twin flame just like error, right? It's like, what? What do you mean this is my twin flame? What are you talking about? So let's just go deep, but also really simple. So let's go all the way back to the beginning, right? We wake up at this journey. This journey is Cray Cray. We know this journey is super crazy because it woke us up. And then we get to this place where we have to align with soul to feel better. But we don't want to align with soul because it's boring for the mind. And we want more.
We want to think about every person. Yeah. We want to make it about them. We want to focus on them. What can I do differently that will get them back? What can I do to make them be how they were before they left? How can I get back to that place? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do to get them back in my life? Because I can't live this way. My life has literally like been put on pause. That's what it feels like. It feels like your life is put on pause while everyone else is moving around you. I almost picture like those scenes in movies where someone's standing and like the city streets and all the people on it are going back and forth really crazy quick, and they're just standing there while life is passing them by because they've been put on pause because their twin flame left. And we understand that feeling. That's how it sort of feels. And you can't start pressing play on your own life story until you start aligning with soul. Otherwise, you're going to be in that perpetual state of pause, suffering and pain, thinking about your twin flame and how to get them back or how to be with them while life is moving on around you. Alignment with soul presses play on that. It gets you out of the pause mode. And so that's why we talk about this stuff, is because we want to be able to press play for you, help you press play.
The mind want to go into pause mode. The mind wants to go into pause mode because pausing in the energy of your twin flame is like the best freaking like drug, right? So it's like, what the heck was that? Like, that was love that just revealed itself to me. And then it's taken away from you. And then you're just like, I want more of it. Give me more of it. Let me have more of it. And it's like any little bit of it, you go back to pushing again. It's like, gimme, 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 gimme. And when you said the pause, so when you gave me that vision, love, I saw us like flying. I saw us flying. We're ascending, right? And then we see our people and then we hit pause. And the world is still moving around us, but we're stuck. And we're literally waiting for a person to allow us to keep flying. When in reality, this journey is going to require you to align with soul, push play so you can keep flying. But the mind still wants to see. It's almost like, I want to fly, but I want to look at them while we're flying. But then how are you flying? You're going to hit you're going to hit things in the way.
Well, okay, let's
looking at your person.
Let's get deep real quick, Joanna. Let's get deep, because that's how we do it on this channel.
Yes.
The way to keep flying, seriously, my loves, the way that you fly is by releasing duality. That's what this journey is about. Soul does not see duality. God does not see duality. Your awakening is there to show you there is no duality. And being in acceptance of all there is the quickest way to reach that state of non-duality. We always want to judge everything that goes on in our lives, everything around us, even our people and our interactions and our past interactions, our future interactions. We want to judge everything from a place of neutrality. And this journey is teaching you how to become godlike in a sense of non-duality.
You brought me to this place where I was aligning with soul. I was understanding this journey, but I also still wanted to keep looking at my person when I was flying, right? So every time my person came in, a part of me would just turn and look at them. And it would be in glimpses and moments together, right? It would be like, we're talking, I'm aligning with soul. And then like, let's say we're eating and he takes a bite and I'm like, oh, like,
I already knew where you were going.
And I'm like, holy effing, like holy, like F, he's so beautiful. And I'm just like, oh, and then I like snap out of it and I go back to soul again and I align, and that's me flying again, right? So it's like me flying, and then I lose my flying ascension, aligning with soul, by focusing on them and getting distracted by the energy of our one soul. Because that's why they start looking like that to you, when you start seeing them as their own energy, because they're not. The energy of like, oh, what I said is your energy. You're so like consumed with it. And I sometimes do it too.
It's the energy you feel. It's like the duplicated energy of what you feel when you're high vibing. Is that same energy you feel when you see your person in a little bit different way, but it's very, very similar because it is all one and the same. Your person emulates soul energy in their interactions with you. So when you're high vibing and soul, it is.
The cool part is when you can emulate it on your own, you don't really need your person.
That's when the shifts come. That's when separation phase 1 turns into separation phase 2. I knew that that's what happened with me. It was like, I'm high vibing during separation. And it was suddenly like, holy crap, I made myself feel this way. He's nowhere around, and I'm still able to feel better than I've ever felt in my entire life. What is this? And then I literally think that that's what shifted me from separation phase 1 into separation phase 2. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go into our community and read our blogs on shifting out of the stages of separation into union, because you will see there are distinct energies of each phase of the twin flame journey.
You can even take it even deeper. Each of those blogs for each of the phases, we have videos for each one, and you can follow us in how we've shifted energetically in each one and how you can all do the same. And you're absolutely right, love. That was when you told your person, like, stop calling me when he started coming back in, because you realized you were emulating that energy that was so consumed with him.
It took me out of the ability to create that high for myself every time he came back in. And I was like, wait a minute, I was feeling way better on my own. What's going on here? And I don't want to lose this feeling that I've realized I'm able to create within myself.
Yeah. And it's actually like never ending. The energy of feeling into like that high vibe, that soul high, this oneness with everything, it's never ending. Because when our people go away, when they've stopped eating the food and, you know, you're like, oh, you still need to keep looking at them. Sorry, I have to share that. I don't understand how something simple as eating food can turn into like the most beautiful thing. Like, it could be a commercial and I'm just like, yeah, I want to eat, you know, whatever. They could be eating watermelon and it's just like the only watermelon that's left in the universe, and it's delicious and tasty because they are so beautiful. And it's like simple moments where you forget, you're so drawn to your energy. And so when you are high vibing and aligning with soul and being everything, you don't run out. Your person doesn't have to keep eating the watermelon in front of you to make you love them. And they don't have to be with you to make you feel that energy that you felt emulated of love that you thought was associated with your person, which is actually your freaking energy. I want to get even deeper. Each time we start to balance our people, especially when it comes to separation phase 2, where you recognize everything is internal, everything is about me, your person can come. Because we see that in our comments with our clients where they're like, am I in separation or in balancing? Because I can see my person and I can balance them. The problem is when you're balancing them, you're still looking at them. That was the example I have where we're eating next to each other and I'm looking at them. That was the example I have where I'm flying and I'm looking at them. Why can't we just fly and eat next to them without looking at them, to the place of losing ourselves again? Because that's what I would say is losing myself. Is I know how to fly, I know how to high vibe, I know how to feel freaking amazing. And then I got to turn around and watch my person to think that I have to see him to feel amazing, to get that high of soul. While in reality, that energy of soul, that energy of love, the energy that emulated that, was me. That was all me. I felt it. And that's why I'm so infatuated with it. That's why so many people who get separated with their twin flames want it. They want it. They don't want to hear about soul stuff. They want to hear about their twin flame and how to get their twin flame back, while it was the energy of soul that brought their twin flame back. And so, you know, those people, those beautiful souls that are like, I'm balancing, and then they're looking at their person. You're not balancing you. You're balancing your person like they're separate from you. And then that will put you back in separation consciousness. Versus your person's there too, but you are so present in your food. You're so present in the now that you can fly next to your person. But you don't need to look at your person to fly. In fact, you're flying and they're there and they don't leave your side because you're flying and focusing on you. That's that permanent relating experiences, my love. The permanent relating experiences is when you can fly. They're there too, but you don't need them to be there to fly. You would have flown anyway. In fact, you don't see yourself living life any other way than flying and focusing on you. and they're trying to ask you where your directions you're going so they can fly next to you. But if you look at them and ask them, where are they going? What do you want to do?
Yeah, you just made me think of something, Joanne. Pre-separation and post-separation balance is exactly what you're talking about. So pre-separation, my life obviously revolved around my person. Whatever we did was revolved around what he wanted to do, because I wanted to make sure he was always satisfied and happy. And so, like, as soon as I was off work, I wanted to spend it with my person. As soon as I had to be with him. And now it's like balanced, having my own soul purpose is like, a lot of times I'm not even going to bed. He's in bed, he's hanging out, he's watching TV. I'm not even going upstairs to bed until like 10 o'clock. And when I do, I'm hitting the pillow because I'm so tired, because I've been like going all day with soul purpose. And it's okay. Like, there's not these thoughts of, oh my gosh, what is he doing? I need to be near him. I need to be near him. I need to be near him. It's like, I'm okay doing my own thing. I love doing my own thing now because he is me. He's upstairs. I don't need to be right next to him or know even what he's doing to be wholly consumed with what's going on in my world. My whole world is what's going on in my space. And he's always just sort of there. It's like they shift from the main star of your movie, and they almost become like a secondary character, and you transition into the main star of your movie. That's sort of the shift that takes place between that separation and balancing phase 1 and the separation and balancing phase 2. You've shifted the roles that you and him are each playing in your movie, where he was the star and you were backup, and now you're the star and he's backup.
And when I do those moments where I forget I'm the star and I make him the star again, he starts to pull, because he doesn't want to be the star of your movie.
Exactly. They want you to be the lead character in your own movie. They want you to be the lead character in your movie. I'm repeating that because it really is what they want. You are the star of your movie. Stop making them the star. They don't want, they need to be the star of their own movie, not yours.
Yeah. And then if you want to be in their movie, you have to stay in your own movie. Otherwise, you're going to get cut out. You're going to get cut out of not only living in your own movie, but you're not going to be in their movie. They're not going to want you to be in your movie, their movie, excuse me, if you're trying so hard to fit in their movie when you have your own movie to be in.
Yeah.
You're the star, my love. You're the light. You're the star. Your entire, like, path is up, right? There's just this light that flashes, and I could just see you flying. And you have all these amazing experiences and scenarios and situations you are meant to experience. And your person wants you to feel and experience all of them. They want to be there too. They've been trying to be there too, but you keep trying to get out of your own movie and ask them on what they're doing, thinking, feeling. When in reality, you should be focused on what you're doing, thinking, and feeling so that they can join you in your movie. This is so freaking deep. Every single moment of now, when you're balancing your person, my love, is a reflection of how you're being. It really, really is. It could be as simple as your person messages you. They want to see you. They want to talk to you. They're planning to see you this weekend. Let's keep it simple like that. I want to see you this weekend. As soon as you get the phone and the mind just starts acting up and is like, oh, I get to see them. Oh my gosh, what should I wear? Oh my gosh, what should we do? Oh my gosh, how long are we going to see each other? Oh my gosh, when can I see them again? Oh my gosh, when am I going to, right? Mind back and forth in future, past and future, past and future, past and future, versus someone who's balanced, someone who's neutralized, someone who is in a permanent relating experience. Their person messages them and says, hey, I want to see you this weekend. And the energy is so neutralized and balanced. There's no mind energy that they associate with. They watch the mind's energy that wants to get excited, and they wooze those energies out and allow those energies to come through them to where they can communicate back and forth with their person without expectations, without preferences, and without judgment. And what does that look like? It looks like being. What are you doing this weekend? Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you what I'm doing this weekend. Do you want to join me? You can if you want. If you don't, I'm totally cool. Right? Do you see how balanced that energy is? You know what I'm doing this weekend? I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, whether you're there or not. If you want to be there, sure. If you don't want to be there, great. It's soul. It's living in your movie, keeping the spotlight on you. And it's the very energy that keeps you in your own movie, and your person wants to be part of your movie. And look at that. You're now both in the same story. Your person has shifted it. You are. You're co-star. You're right. You're both part of your own movie, but together you get to work together and you get to have a show together. Versus they text you and they say they want to see you, and all you're doing is trying to be like, you turned off your show, basically. You've discontinued everyone's ability to get to you, and you've now went into their show. And you know what? They don't want to see their show turn into your show. They want to have their own show and you to have your own show. And that's when you get to be a co-star together. It's being able to balance the mind that wants to leak, that wants to push, that wants to make the journey about them. It's being able to make the journey about you and living your best life. Really thriving in every now, no matter what. And your person's going to want to keep seeing you. When they can message you and say, hey, I want to see you. Cool. Hey, can I see you this weekend? Cool. Whether I see you or not, it's still freaking cool, my loves, because every moment of now is so freaking tasty, beautiful, amazing. Who wouldn't want to be with you? Like, my weekend is going to be epic. Guess what? Why? Why is my weekend epic? Because every freaking moment with me is epic. I could literally be in the grass, and I do this a lot. I've been doing a lot of games. My son's into like a lot of sports, and I feel like I'm spending a lot of time in grass. And I can just sit there and lay on the grass and watch the world pass me. And while I'm watching the world pass me, it's epic. It's epic. And I'm in my own universe. I'm on my own movie, and I'm in the star of my own movie, because everyone around me, they stop their movie to be in my movie because they want to be part of my movie. And that includes my person. My person keeps interrupting me in my movie because I'm the star, but they get to co-create with me in the now. And they only see me in the now anyway. So stop trying to make the movie about your person. This is your soul's movie. This is the movie of your soul. Allow your soul to create the movie for you so that your person can be there too. Stop looking at them, no matter how godlike they are, right? When I gave you that example where I'm like flying and I'm like, oh, you awe to yourself. You sit in the grass, like I just gave you. I sit in the grass and I'm being in the grass and I'm in my own universe and I feel freaking amazing in every now. And that weekend is epic. And the weekend next to that will still be epic because I'm not revolving that experience of now around anyone else, including my person. I get it though, love. Like when I said I look at my person and I go back to separation consciousness and I see them godlike again. And then I snap out of it and remind myself, I'm that energy. I am that God source energy that I freaking am obsessed with. And that's the true work. The true work is always remembering that this is about you and aligning with you, that is so drawn to you. What a freaking beautiful journey about you. And your person is there to remind you it's about you. We love each and every one of you. We hope you feel these energies that we're sending to you guys. We want you to feel empowered to fly, to empowered to be the star of your own movie, my love. Because this is the journey and story about you, beautiful soul. Love you. Bye, love.
Bye, love.